This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Cookie Cowboy is our man to watch, and he was the definition of a big offensive performer in his last game as he hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, and it was so fun to watch. Cycles don't come very often, like only a few times a year, so it's a pretty special achievement. And you know, there's always so much pressure on that last at-bat, coming in knowing what you need for the cycle. Baseball is just not one of those sports where you can do what you want on demand. So to come through like that, it's really satisfying.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Cookie Cowboy will stand in now, one day after his amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward. Cookie Cowboy will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Into the box, Cookie Cowboy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's got great numbers against the right-handed pitcher, hitting over 350 this year.
Puig is there, one away. Striding into the box, Cookie Cowboy will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a three-run shot to right center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. So now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Cookie Cowboy ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 11-8. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Cookie Cowboy is in the glow as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the second of this 3-game. Cookie Cowboy will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Hey, be patient, be patient.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cookie Cowboy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right fielder, Cookie.
Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Around first, on his way to second now. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8. Cookie Cowboy digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Cowboy.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch on.
Wood sets. Here's the first pitch.
Right guy, right
This
spot.
is line to
Come on,
left.
kid.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. Cookie Cowboy will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the
Leading off for
6th.
the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Right fielder, Cookie Cowboy.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Cookie Cowboy, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our Topps player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Cookie Cowboy will stand in now, one day after his amazing 5 for 5 performance yesterday afternoon.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. So striding in, number 24, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smiley comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Cookie Cowboy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Cookie Cowboy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Hey, come on, big dog, get a pitch. Hey, get on.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasquez. Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Cookie Cowboy steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And, you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
All right, come on now.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Now batting, right fielder.
Cookie Cowboy stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay. Cookie Cowboy will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.